Okay, welcome to the introduction module for the wellness coaching part of this course. Why is this important to menopause? We are building the groundwork here. We are getting the building blocks in place for you to be working with menopausal women. And this is where we are going to be looking at the stages of treatment, which is so glorious and important, and why we we do blood sugars first. Why, if you've got a menopausal woman who's got immune symptoms, we're not going to be looking at the immune system. The immune system showing you that there's problems further down the line. So you've got to do these things in order. So we will go through that and explain why that's important.
We're also not going to be talking about their hormones at this stage. And I can honestly tell you, this is still the bit that gives me like the most joy, is when I have got a client in front of me who has seen some of the most expensive doctors who are all over the television, and they've been put on more and more and more estrogen, and they're feeling worse and worse and worse. And yet what nobody is doing is this foundation work. And this is where we make the change. It's absolutely 100% where we make the change. And so that's why it's so important. We don't do it first, building up to the juicy stuff. What I really want you to get your heads around is, this is the juicy stuff. This is juicy stuff, because this is the big picture that nobody else is talking about. And so when you've got women who are going, I can't tolerate HRT, you'll go, I know why. I know why. And you'll be looking at the health history forms going, yep, I can help you. Yep, I can help you. And it's because of this foundation work and the work you're going to be doing in blood sugars.
And we also understand that because there is a lot of information in this course, that it's important to get these foundations in place first, and for you to get really comfortable and to be using these. Because I swear that you'll be seeing a client and you'll be like, I'm doing all the right stuff, I'm doing all the right stuff. It really helps to go back to this foundation work and go, what have I missed? Because often it's food intolerances. Maybe the magnesium needs looking at, maybe they're not digesting. And so we look at that in this introduction module to make sure that we don't have a soggy bottom, as we say in our work, is that we are building a structure with a really solid groundwork, so that every piece of advice and work that you're doing with your menopausal woman has this solid base. And when you can't get underneath something, you come back to this foundation work and you check it.
Yeah.
The other thing that we are going to be looking at,
going to change when the foundations are in place. That's it. It's that simple.
We are also going to be looking at client paperwork from this triangle of health, hormonal health. I mean, we go into depth about what the triangle of hormonal health is, and we give you paperwork so that you can start really analyzing the triangle and go, okay, what's going on here? So we're really introducing your practitioner paperwork here. And what's also very important in this foundation work is to know what you can recommend on, is looking at supplements and the contraindications, and where you need to refer on. Where is it that you know, really knowing your boundaries of what you can offer, and when you get to a stage where you go, okay, now I need to get alternative help, I need to be able to refer on to a doctor, whatever. So you get very clear about your position when working with a client. I think that's the introduction module.
I think that's it.